Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Thai Children's Trust, which is the charity that we take sixth formers to work with for 2 weeks each summer, and it's also the Rinaldi House charity here at Salesian School. So we work with the Thai Children's Trust, which is a UK-based Catholic charity. It's run in London and out of London, and it's just been set up this year in Ireland as well. But it's a charity that aims to help the most needy children in Thailand. Now, that's quite an umbrella term and covers a wide variety of projects that the charity supports. Charity started over 30 years ago when a baby was abandoned on a priest's doorstep in Thailand, Father Ray Brennan. He took the baby in, and before he knew it, it developed into an orphanage, which is now the Patio Orphanage. This is an orphanage which is continued to grow over the past 30 years and takes care of babies from 1 day old all the way through to helping them go to university or helping them come into the world of work. However, from this charity, Father Ray saw other groups of needy children and vulnerable people, and he wanted to pledge to help them as well. And as such, the charity has continued to grow, and there's several different projects now based in Thailand.
In Thailand there is a lot of economic problems. A lot of the children get pushed onto the streets because their families can't actually afford to care for them because of the cost. The Thai Children's Trust looks after an orphanage, and we went to visit it, and the children there are fantastic. The orphanage gives them a place they can sleep, eat, they're safe. They also get integrated back into society, so instead of just being street children where they have no real chance for a future, they get education and stuff. It's really good. When we went to visit them, we bought a lot of toys. I did the sports section, and I'm not very good at sports, and they thrashed us. They played football with us and just beat us for the laugh of it. It was quite entertaining. We made bracelets with them, and we just generally spent time with them and realised, they're exactly like the children over here. They just don't have the same opportunities, and that's why your money is so important, because we can give them opportunities instead of just leaving them to be street kids.
So the drop-in centre is where children will be left on the streets, street children with nothing, have a place to go, just to get something to eat. There's a few beds where they can sleep and just have something to do for the day. And when we went there, we bought a lot of toys and stuff to do. The little girl painted all of our faces, as shown in the pictures, and it was really sweet because that little girl as well, we gave them 2 biscuits, and this is a girl who had nothing, and she ended up offering one of those biscuits to me, which just shows how great these children are. And like, the kids all wear capes they have nothing, like they've managed to make fun with some sheets of paper of different colours into capes. They're just some of the greatest kids in the world, and that's where your money's going to today, so definitely keep donating.
There were 2 days on our trip to Thailand where we visited the daycare centre. What this is, it's part of the organisation that we fund, the charity funds, and it's really good because it gives a place for the children to go throughout the day where they can actually do something educational and have a bit of fun and get some food while their parents are out working, often really long hours. On our first day, we just got to meet the kids, brought a couple of activities with us, and we just played with them, sang with them, read to them, and it was a really good experience because the children were either really, really young, like toddlers, or a little bit older, like 4 to 5, and it was really nice because they were so happy and we got to play them outside and it was really good. We got to get to know them, and on the second day they like remembered us because we went back in the second week, and it was really fun. I had this one boy called IT, and he was just always smiling, really laughable, and his grandfather actually was like the chef that cooked for us in the hotel, and it was really nice that they kept a communal feel. It was a really good 2 days, and I know everyone loved the daycare even though we came out really sweaty.
One, go.
So we spent a day working with a charity at the Convenience Centre, and this involves working with children with HIV. And what we've all learned is that HIV is such a massive problem in Thailand. Some children are born with it, some children contracted it, and it's such a major problem in the whole world. And the problem, what we really learned is that once you have HIV, you can't really do anything about it. But I think this charity is fantastic with the fact that they try to improve the children's quality of life by giving them a lot of activities, and also sort of extend the length of their life as well. So we spent the day visiting this charity and playing.
The Fountain of Life Women's Centre was one of my favourite projects. They take in women who've been exploited and trafficked and just generally treated horribly, and they teach them a trade. They teach them English or German or hairdressing or massage, so they can get much better jobs when they go out. They provide a really nice environment for the women to build their self-esteem back up and become empowered again. And it's just a really, really great place to be. And
HIV has a direct link to the people with blindness, and this is a huge problem in Thailand, as those with the disabilities are not actually given the education that they should be deserved. However, when there's schools run like the School for the Blind, which we visited, this enables them to get the education that they need. So when we went to Thailand, we went to the School of the Blind, and we were actually able to do disability awareness training.
Due to Thailand being mostly Buddhist, they believe that deaf children deserve being deaf because they feel like they've sinned in a previous life, and that's why they don't get an education. But the project that we worked with allowed deaf children to have an education, and in the classes they taught them American Sign Language, which they can use in their everyday lives. A lot of the children were really happy, and there was one child that I remember who was really naughty, and he'd sit in the back of the classroom and he'd sign across the classroom.
You really need to donate today, and we really need your money to help. Every small penny really does make a difference. By you donating something as small as £1 today can help to feed children, and remember, this may well be the only meal they get within a day. So you think about what it would be like to just have one plain meal a day, and with that, you know, every little penny that you could donate would really make a big difference. Thank you for all your support.